Hey guys, Carrie here. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I was just looking through my videos recently and I was noticing that it has been a solid month since I have posted a video as myself. In the last video I posted, I was pretty fed up just with a lot. There's been a lot that's going on. So where have I been? Let's talk about it. Um, there's a lot that's changed at my job, and I am one that likes stability. And when changes happen, I can be really flexible. But when too many happen, and when too many changes happen, and I don't feel like uh, the communication is being effective, I start to get frustrated. When I get frustrated with my work environment, it tends to impact my mental state to the point where like I can't express myself. I get like that creative block. I stop painting, I stop writing. I do go out to nature because that's where I tend to find healing. But yeah, I can kind of be um, a creator's block sort of thing, or the expressions that I have, that self expression that I want to share or feel compelled to share at that time might not be the most positive. So I have just tried to keep it as positive as possible. So I've kept my lives going, shared some other things that had been going on, did a funny Barb video, and uh, really have been focusing on myself for a while. But really, I've focused that in quite a bit the last 2 weeks. I've done a lot of like introspective work on myself because I mean, we all get to this point where you're tired of suffering and you can't control. There's a lot of stuff that's not within your control. But what you can control is your response, your reaction. And that is easier said than done. It does take mastery. Um, it's a skill set you have to acquire, plain and simple. But over time, I have gotten a lot further with being able to master that quicker. It takes me a little while, but I don't shut off for nearly as long as I used to. I have had fluctuations where I will kind of shut down socially and stop interacting whenever I go through hard times. And I think that that is just a byproduct of being somebody who's gone through hard times alone quite a bit. It's pretty normal for me. But I'm trying not to be that way, and I'm trying to get through. Like, I don't want to dwell in a negative headspace for too long. I think it's really important to like acknowledge things, feel it, let it pass, move on. So I have really been focusing on what is important, my priorities, the way I think about things. It's not necessarily the situation that you're dealt with that is stressing you out. It's your feelings about the situation you're dealt with, if that makes any sense to anybody. I hope it does. I came to that realization. I've come to that realization several times over several different things. And when you have that realization that it's not the situation, it's your feelings about the situation, you can change those. You can have an impact on how your own perception. So why not change your feelings? Why not change your perspective on it? So I've really been focusing on that and redirecting my energy towards that. And I apologize if any of y'all felt like I've left you hanging. I haven't been out fishing, so you didn't miss anything. When I did go fishing, I did do the live, so included y'all in on that. But yeah, I just kind of needed some time to get my mind right. I do not want to be putting out negative videos or like, of course, real talk videos, but I don't want to be in a negative headspace and just be ranting all the time. That's not what I want to do. Or even have that like be a thing. I'm not interested in that. So that's what I've been, where I've been. And that's kind of my philosophy on it. I think that also it's funny because once you decide you're going to do something a certain way, I do feel like the universe, God, powers, whatever that be, will test you. And that has happened a couple times since I've like made that decision to change my mind about things, right? To change my perspective, how I was going to handle stuff. And truly, when you master that, when you actually get to that level of inner peace, you're hard to shake. It's a lot harder to shake you. Yes, it's possible to, but that's that mastery, right? Like you have to be tested again to see if you actually acquired that skill or not. And you get better with time and more experience. So I found myself in that situation, and you know, it is a good, it's a great feeling to know that you're kind of learning how to control those outside influences that impact your mental health and environment and whatnot. And you might not be able to directly control certain things, but you can control your response, and that gives you freedom. It's liberating. It is for me anyway. So yes, focused on that, and I'm back, y'all. I've got a lot of cool plans for the next several, I guess, months, kind of spaced out plans, but I will be making a trip up to a couple trips actually up to Tenkiller, Lake Tenkiller. And I kind of want to give everybody a sneak peek of the lake. You can see it in winter and then in spring, and then before the meetup, you know, all the really cool stuff that is going to go, that it has to offer. And yeah, so I'm going to be taking a couple of trips up there, and I definitely will be bringing you guys along with me for that. I'm excited about that. So that's coming up. Definitely on. It's going to be fun. All right, guys. So at the meetup, we're going to have a fishing tournament. And when I say we, I'm going to let you know it's JB Conway and Mickey at Critter Creek that are helping me out with this. They're just phenomenal. We're going to do the Ugly Fish fishing tournament. We're looking for the ugliest fish. And right now we've got 11 categories of winners. All right. And so this is something that everybody can participate in, all ages. And I'm going to just run off the list of categories. Before I run off the list of categories, I do want to let you all know we are wanting to do a pre-registration. So if you are interested and you know you're coming to the meetup and you want to enter the Ugly Fish fishing tournament, we need your name, the channel you're associated with, and your shirt size. And we need you to email that to uglyfishcontest@gmail.com. That helps us get a head count. We're ordering some shirts. Want to have that taken care of. So if you know for sure that you're going to be there, and maybe you have a couple of people involved in your crew, make sure and put all that information in that email. So I'm going to run off the categories for the winners. We're going to have 3 grand prize winners for the 3 ugliest fish. That's the first top 3. Then we're going to have a prize for the best fishing outfit, the best fishing hat, the 3 biggest or best fish, and that's total by weight, the smallest fish, biggest fish overall. Of course, we want to acknowledge that one, right? The biggest bobber, biggest got it dance, and then the best duo or team. And we want to make sure that we specify that that's parent or child, parent and child, like mom, dad, or I'm sorry, like mom, daughter, or mom, son, father, daughter, that sort of thing. And so, yeah, we want everybody to be involved who wants to. If you know you're going to be there, and you have kids and they want to enter, we want them to. It doesn't cost anything to enter, or pre-register or any of that stuff. Just submit your information to uglyfishcontest@gmail.com, and we will make sure we've got you pre-registered. That just helps us, like I said, get a head count so we know shirt sizes, what to order, all that good stuff. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. I will have more information coming out about that and letting you know more. When we say best fishing hat costumes, some of these things, we're pushing we're pushing creativity. I want you to think out of the box, have fun with it. That's the goal. All right. I hope that if you're coming to the meetup, you will participate and have some fun. Anyway, something to think about. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. It's snowing here in Oklahoma, but that's all right. You know, as they say in Oklahoma, if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute. It'll change. It'll be in the 60s by the weekend. So maybe I'll be out on the lake. Maybe y'all will be. I hope you guys have a good one either way. Toodles, y'all. P.S. Next time I won't stay away for so long.